What's up, YouTube? Back here with another video, and we're going to show you an example of a quick game that you can do. Costs less than, I would say, $5 to $6 in order to get it all set up. Some supplies for the dollar store, and the pretty cool part is that this video can actually work for a guild battle or for a quest. It just depends on the way that you present it, and it's something that I would refer to kind of as a back pocket game. If you ever have something that you need to have done pretty quickly, this is a really fast and easy review game to have set up. Once you've got it built and ready, literally pull it out of a bag or a box and you can go. And this is a game that I invented called Combat Cups. So let's go check it out. Alright, so supplies are pretty basic for this one. You need something to write with. I'd recommend a whiteboard because there's going to be a series of questions kids are answering. And it's just really easy to wipe off the whiteboard, save supplies. You don't have a whiteboard, just laminate a piece of paper at the school. Works exactly the same, but many of you know that. You just need some ping pong balls, you need some dice. I'd recommend in dice probably a D20 and a D6. Also a little bit of a math tie in here. You're going to need your work. I like to present it in scrolls. I'll get to that in a second. A couple of envelopes. In this case I use 4. Again, you can use as many as you want in your own game design. I like to have a beast in which the people are hypothetically battling in this case. So here is my little beast guy on his little altar tied down, which meshes into my story. And then of course, it's called Combat Cups. You're going to need a bunch of
red solo cup.
And then a container to put the ones that were hit and just remove them out of the game. So, setup, really basic. All you are going to do is take your cups, and as you see underneath, you're going to number them 1 to however many you have. In this case, we have 64 cups that we are using, so that the variety is huge and plentiful with tons of mystery and different types of rewards and punishments that can occur. Also, we got a little bit of variety here. You see we have some blue ones. So we've numbered these ones. For example, that one's number 4. Problem is, we also had a number 4 here with these. So in the little checklist that you create, you're going to name that one like B4, as in like the blue cup, number 4. You can also add specialty cups like we did. That's a glass cup I wrapped in paper. It's called the Atap cup, and it has a special role because it's obviously a different type of cup. So once you've got all your supplies, it's about presenting it to the kids. So what are we doing? Alright, so the first thing you want to do now that you've got your supplies and the cups are all numbered is you got to create a story. So the story that I decided to create was that my guilds were captured and pitted into an arena, and the arena is filled with nobles who are kind of pitting them against each other in sport betting, kind of in the corrupt land of Scientia Terra. So I'll go ahead and pause this here for a second if you want to read, or you guys can pause the video if you want to read the story. The backside here goes on to explain that we have the reward. As I'm using this as a quest, you can see that the reward that I have is 500 XP, maximum possible there, with some gold, some battling with the beast and things like that. And then of course the idea is that this is worked collaboratively. If you see kids who are not working collectively, then they go ahead and they do these questions on their own individually, because when it comes to anything in group work, you got to make sure that there's equal contributions. But as teachers, of course, we know that. Second thing you got to do is you want to bring the quest to life. So what you're going to see is at the end of this it says, once again, a scroll falls from the ceiling. I've done a similar game earlier and that's what I said happened. So here you're going to see that I have the scroll that I've created right here. And when the kids get to that point, what I do is I throw it at them high into the air and it falls from the ceiling. Kids kind of think it's funny. The scroll reads inside like this. So again, if you, I'm just focusing in here, if you would like to pause the video, you can go ahead and you can read what I wrote. But in summation, what it says is this is the instructions for the students. It says you're about to get a series of questions. In these questions, which I'll show you in a second, there are 20 different ones, and every time your job is to submit an answer using the aforementioned whiteboards I showed you guys earlier, and go ahead and bring them up, and your answers will be ranked from level 1, 4, all the way down to 0. From that case, or from that point forward, what's going to happen is that if you score a level 3 or higher, you're going to earn a throw into the cups. And that is where things get really fun and interesting for the kids. What do the cups do? Now that you have them all numbered, you create a grid. I will put this on the screen, and this is something I encourage you to look at. It can be anything you want to fit your gamification. You're going to notice that I have stealing gold, stealing items, losing items. I have some cups that do nothing. I have attacking, defending. I have finding certain items. And you notice I also have things that say red C, blue 4, and things like that. That is because I have some blue cups, so I have blue cup number 4. Or I had in a previous game a choice if the kids hit the ball into that cup. So what I would do is I would say you get a choice if you get the C, if it's one that's blue. So pause the video here and take a look at some of the ideas I have. I do want to clarify the one that talks about battling the beast right here. In my quest, I said that the floor opens up and a giant beast is surrounded, tied down to a post with some wooden, tied down to some wooden stakes with some string, and he's there to potentially fight you. So I took one of my characters and I tied him down to this log thing that I was donated, which looks awesome, and there's my beast. The idea with the beast is very, very simple. What I've created at my battle board are a series of weapons that you can choose from. We've got our sword, spear, our chopped cleaver, a dagger, and a battle axe. In my new system, each one of these is worth a different attack value. So what you do is you get the kids to order them left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is punching. And each one of these attacks with a different level of dice. So if they battle the beast, they roll a dice. Here I got a 3. 1, 2, 3. I get chopped. Chopped is an 8-sided dice. If you get a sword or a battle axe, the biggest of weapons, you get a 20-sided dice for attack. If you get a dagger or a spear, you get the 12-sided dice. And if you roll a 6, meaning you select no weapons, you're actually going to go there and punch them, and that means you only get to roll the 6-sided dice. What you do is, you take a whiteboard as the game master, and you put your total for the beast. So as you can see, my beast started with 125, and the amount of times I've run through this game, they've gone ahead and they've done damage to the beast up to 86. So currently the beast has 86 damage left. Every time you attack the beast, if you'll remember, in my battle board here, each guild is represented by one of these characters, and I have their own individual health tracking system. This is the health that I use when the beast swings back for these characters here. And again, this was all explained in the previous battle board video I created. What do you get if you kill the beast? Well, that's totally up to you. Mine might involve that golden egg, but who knows? The choices are up to you. So, you come up with your question. Your question is assessed by the teacher, or in my very fortunate case, I have a student teacher with me. Her name is Laura Wild. Hire her. She is going to be an excellent teacher. And looking at this here, you're going to see that the kids have the choice to grab a ping pong ball and chuck it into our pile of cups. If they sink it into a cup, they look underneath. When they look underneath the cup, it has a number. The game master looks at the chart and tells the student what they've earned. Once the cup has been sunk, you put them in the discard bin, and at the next class, you put all of the cups back. You can be ruthless in your design and take the cups out permanently. Because I run 3 classes, I just reset the cups all the time. And on the last day I run the game, I will not put the cups back. I will just play till the table is empty or till time runs out. So this has actually been pretty popular with kids, and it's quick and easy. So I'll show it to you in action. Check it out. So, as you can see, Combat Cups is super easy, super quick, and fully customizable to fit your gamification. More cups, less cups, more focus on stealing, more focus on loss. Doesn't matter what it could be, but you can totally design it to fit your thing. And again, once it's done, put all the cups, chuck them in a bag. Whenever you need them, pull out your grid, pull out the cups, and you have something to do right away. This can also be used as a guild battle. What you do is, instead of a grid of choices, the grid becomes the points. So you sink a ball, get your question right, sink a ball into cup 25, look under cup 25, look on the grid for 25. 25 says plus 250 points. That's the amount of points that you earn. So again, you can actually double this up. You have 2 different grids, boom, you have 2 different games. The trick to using Combat Cups, if you're using it for a guild battle, is to just make sure you have just a quick point system that you can refer to. However, if you're using it for a quest, make sure that you bring the quest alive by tying the reason why. My quest again explains, there's a beast, I have the beast. Someone carries a table out with cups and doesn't explain. A scroll falls from the ceiling. So I make those things happen because that's what makes it immersive, and that's what makes the kids excited about it. So, I hope you found this useful. It's kind of a crash bang, super quick video here as the year gets really, really busy. I'm going to try to, again, I say this a lot, try to get more videos out soon. And again, I'll do my best. If you have any questions, comments, put them below. You guys know that. And I'm always here to help. Good luck on your gamification journeys, and let me know, how does Combat Cups work for you? Until next time.